today we're in attendance of Hearts versus St Johnstone here at Tynecastle, just in front of me. Should be a good game today. St Johnstone currently sit 8th in the Premiership and Hearts of course 3rd, though St Johnstone are only 4 points off 6th place Aberdeen, whereas Hearts are 22 points off 2nd place Rangers. I don't see them trying to chase them down anytime soon. Should be a good game today. Both sides have been on not the most consistent form but performing well in some games. Of course Hearts just came off a 2-0 loss to Motherwell, which is fantastic for them, and then a couple of weeks before that a 3-0 loss to Rangers here, which didn't go down very well with their supporters. As St Johnstone have came off a 1-1 draw with St Mirren, where their new signing Zach Rudden, coming on loan from Dundee, scored his first goal, and he's still yet to start, only making 3 appearances, all coming off the bench. And Hearts again, they'll be after a good win as they've beat St Johnstone 3-2 both times they've played them this season, and the last 3 meeting before that was last season. It was a 2-1 win for St Johnstone back here in February. So yeah, hopefully we see a lot of goals and a lot of action, and we'll catch
And the lineup for St Johnstone today to got Remy Matthews in goals, who signed on loan from Crystal Palace just last summer to fill a massive gap left by Xander Clark, who of course joined to the side that they are facing today. His 25 appearances, he has 4 clean sheets and has conceded 43 goals this season so far. It's not fantastic from his point of view. At left back there's Adam Montgomery, who signed last summer and has been a crucial part of St Johnstone's season so far. He was a starter at Celtic, of course, when Ange Postecoglou the first round, and still searching for players and his team. Right back today we've got Dre Wright, who arrived from Colchester in 2018 to sign for St Johnstone, left in 2020 to Hibs and then re-signed in 2022. He's made over 98 appearances in Scottish football. He's got 27 appearances so far this season, 5 goals, and he's won 55% of his duels per game. At the centre back we've got James Brown today, who arrived in 2021 initially on loan from Millwall, but later that year signed on a permanent loan. He's a Malta international, which is quite surprising. I don't think I've been to a game but I've ever seen a Malta international before, and has made 45 appearances in Scottish football, and out of his 18 appearances this season he's only managed to get 1 clean sheet. It's not fantastic from his point of view. And then the other man in the middle today is Alex Mitchell, who signed this year on loan from Millwall. This is quite a lot of St Johnstone players coming from Millwall or on loan, and he's been crucial for St Johnstone this season, keeping the most clean sheets with 4 clean sheets in 24 appearances. Really good for them. And then also there's Liam Gordon, who's been captain for 2 years at St Johnstone, and the last time he faced Hearts he ended up with an injury. So hopefully for St Johnstone's point of view that won't be happening today. And out of his 21 appearances he has 3 clean sheets. Now going into midfield now, we've got Melker Hallberg, Swedish international, who previously played for Hibs and signed for them for St Johnstone in 2022. He's made 3 appearances for Sweden, and in 23 appearances he has 4 goal contributions, so quite good for them. Cameron McPherson is also the man on the right today. He previously played for St Mirren and signed for St Johnstone in 2021, but he's only started 8 games this year. But the last 2 he's been incredibly promising, but out of his 13 appearances he's only managed to get 1 goal contribution. And then Graham Perry, he's also some point in there in the middle. He previously played for Celtic but didn't make any appearances for them. He's got over 134 appearances in the SPFL and he's got 4 goal contributions in 20 appearances this season. At striker today we have Stevie May, who of course was a starter at Aberdeen before he signed for St Johnstone in 2019, and he started his career in fact at St Johnstone in 2009. Out this season he's got 26 appearances, 6 goals and 5 assists. Well, fantastic for him. And at striker we've got Conor McLellan, who made 86 appearances for Aberdeen and is the most from the goals this season. He's only made 4 starts this season, so they will be his 5th, and he's got 2 goal contributions in 19 appearances. So that is your starting 11 for St Johnstone and Hearts today. Hopefully we get a good game, lots of goals, and very exciting. Thank you. And now we do have today's starting lineups. Of course, for Hearts, we're starting with Hearts today. Of course, there's Xander Clark and goals. There's no surprise there. He's been starting ever since Craig Gordon got a double leg break, and he arrived from the very side he's facing today, St Johnstone, just in the summer, and he was immense for them during that cup double that they got 2 years ago, shockingly. It was very surprising given the circumstances of that season. And Xander Clark, he's got 4 clean sheets and 9 starts this season, so that's around 0.5 per game, which is quite good for him from his perspective view. At centre back, We've also got Stephen Kingsley today, who was immense last season, really good for them. Of course, sent them to the Scottish Cup final last year with his goal. He's been a good player for them since arriving from Hull 3 years ago, and out of his goal at the start of the season, he managed to get 2 clean sheets. Not fantastic defensive Hermes point of view, but that's not all they will focus from. The other, we've got Kai Rowles, who recently signed a new 5-year deal. He hasn't made an appearance in 2 games, but today, of course, he starts today for Hearts. He's been a big part of Hearts' squad depth this year. In the midfield today, there is James Hill, who arrived from Bournemouth just most recent January, and he started every single game since he's arrived here at the Gordon side. He slotted perfectly in. He's got 2 clean sheets in those 5 starts, which is big. We've got Robert Snodgrass, number 77, who arrived last summer on a free. Has become a key Hearts player this year. He's of course an ex-Scotland international and an ex-West Ham star. In his 19 appearances this season, he's managed to get 5 goal contributions. Of course, there's George Grant, number 7, who's also been a good player for Hearts in the most recent years. And then we've got Alex Cochrane, who recently arrived from Brighton. He initially came on loan, was now signed permanently, and he's been a fan favourite as well. Signed in 2021, and then made permanent back is Michael Smith, the Northern Irish international, who's unfortunately for him and for many Hearts fans, his contract is up in the summer, and right now it's unlikely that he's going to be renewed. He's been at Hearts for 6 years now, and out of his 18 appearances this year, he's managed to get 2 clean sheets and averaging 1.8 tackles per game. So he's been a big player for Hearts this year. Of course, up front is number 9, Lord Shanklin, the captain, who arrived from Dundee United in the summer as a replacement for Ellis Sims, who was on loan from Everton, of course, and he's managed to get 21 goals in 36 appearances, being the second highest goal scorer in Scotland this year, behind Kyogo, of course. Got his goal tally up in the Viaplay Cup final, which we were in attendance of a couple of days ago. Barry Mackay, who'll be playing on left, as you know, he's a crucial player for Hearts, especially in the past 2 years since he signed, making 58 appearances for them, so a huge player for them. He's made 8 goal contributions in his 25 appearances this season, and of course he is a familiar face in the SPFL, playing for Rangers from 2012 to 2017, and for the majority of that being a starter. So he's been big players. And up front is Josh Nelly, who arrived from PNE in the 2021 season, the COVID season, when they were in the Championship on loan, and of course he made it permanent just the following season when they got up to the Premiership, and he's been one of Hearts' main strikers this season, of course crucially scoring in that 3-0 win against Hibs, and he's got 7 goal contributions in his 20 games this year, so 5 goals and 2 assists. So he's been a big player, and it'll be a good start for him and see how he does. Focus on it's a sort of different type of pressure.
Team's out now.
And as you can probably imagine, it's 1-0 Hearts here. Josh Nelly slots on to make that his 7th goal this season so far. So spectacular from him. It was shot from the edge of the box. I thought it took a deflection. I think I might have taken a deflection, and it went right into the back of the net. We're around 20 minutes in, 21 minutes in, and Josh Nelly sends it home to make it his 7th goal this season and 1-0 Hearts. And we're around the 37th minute here at Tynecastle. It's 1-0 Hearts still, though St Johnstone had a magical chance there to make it 1-1. Callum Davidson on the touchline, was jumping about. Thought it was a goal, skimmed by 2 players very close. St Johnstone have been putting on the pressure,
especially since they can see that from around the 20 minute onwards. So yeah, a really good chance for St Johnstone there. I can maybe see them coming back into this. He's definitely got the finishing quality, of course, through Stevie May, who has 11 goal contributions this season, and many other parts of the pitch as well. They've got the clinical quality, and also they've got that on the bench with Nicky Clark and Zach Rudden. So we'll have to say, of course, Nicky Clark is very, very experienced and established face in Scottish football, so I can see him coming on today and maybe getting that equaliser or winner, depending on how the game goes. For St Johnstone Hearts, they'll have come back into it, especially in the last 5 or 10 minutes. They've had a couple good chances. Lord Shackland shot that keeper just got a touch onto it and sent it over. So good entertaining game so far, and hopefully we see a lot more goals. And it's after here at Tynecastle, Hearts 1, St Johnstone 0. It was a good first half, of course. Josh Nelly found the opener to make it a 7-goal goal of the season so far, and I think it took a deflection off Brown or Gordon, and it went into the back of the net. A good first half for some Hearts. St Johnstone did though have a couple of chances here and there to get the equaliser, but nor Stephen May or McLennan had enough clinicality in them to sort it away. Though on the bench they do have that quality to bring on, like Zach Rudden, who's just warming up in front of me, and Nicky Clark. So hopefully, we see a good performance from them today, for both sides today, and hopefully a lot more goals in the second. And we're around the 65th, 70th minute here, I believe, and it's already 2-0 Hearts. Josh Nelly sends over to make that his 8th goal of the season. So superb from him, 64 minutes, sorry. So superb finish from him, and fantastic. And you can now hear the Hearts fans starting to sing now. They're quite quiet for that game, but yeah, starting to in full voice now, of course, after making that 2-0. And I thought since the last one, July, those 5 minutes they were pushing, and they got a couple of corners here and there, and trying to get for that second to make it a little bit more comfortable and easy for themselves. And as I say that, now there's another chance for Josh Nelly. Will they be able to put it in? Oh, it's a missed opportunity. Falls straight to the defender. So like I said, St Johnstone had been putting on the pressure. They had these chances. It's an easy save for Brian Matthews. They had these chances to make it away, they just weren't clinical enough, and that would be very frustrating for Callum Davidson. Really disappointing for him. Maybe if they started Zach Rudden or bring him on from McLennan, he might be able to sort of hold and maybe get St Johnstone back in this game, but we'll have to wait and see. As it stands, it's 65 minutes in, Hearts 2, St Johnstone 0. What do you know, it's 3-0 Hearts already. George Grant makes it his second of the season. What a goal it was to make that his second. It was a fantastic goal from him, fantastic performance from Hearts, building up to that goal. They've been pushing and pushing just to get that third. St Johnstone hadn't been on knocking on Hearts door for quite a long time. They go and they finish it, and it's 3-0. I think the game's practically over now, unless we see some sort of, instead of an Istanbul miracle, we might see a miracle in Corrigan. We'll have to wait and see. But no, 75 minutes in here. It's very much in Hearts' hands now. A good performance, and really showed why they are the third best team in Scotland right now. Performing really well. It's not just against sides like, of course, St Johnstone, but against some good well-drilled sides as well. Of course, they lost to Middle last week, which was a bit of a bloom for them, and unlike them. But I think they've definitely bounced back today and showed a good performance. So 75 minutes in, Hearts 3, St Johnstone 0. Full time at Tynecastle, Hearts 3, St Johnstone 0. Fair performance from Hearts in my opinion. They dominated the majority of that game, though there was 10 minutes whenever St Johnstone came back into towards the end of the first half and felt they were maybe clinical enough. They would have got 1 or 2 back, they just couldn't have that. They didn't have the finishing quality in them today. So full time, Hearts 3, St Johnstone 0. George Nelly got Grant 2, and George Grant got the third and final goal of this game. That's
got Hartsville third, of course, and still 5 points ahead of Hibs. They did beat St Johnstone 3-1 last time I checked, may extended or declined that. And today's attendance was 18,596, which is fantastic for March. And their next match is against Celtic the next following Saturday. So the next match at Tynecastle is Celtic following weekend on the 11th of March in the Scottish Cup quarter-finals, and the next match is Celtic midweek on the 8th of March, which is at Celtic Park. There's two tough tests for them upcoming. It'll be a little bit different to today's fixture. Yeah, all in all, the game it was a good game, entertaining. Just St Johnstone lacked that finishing quality today. Thank you for watching today's video, everyone, and thank you for the amazing support I got on my most recent video. I think we're at 16,000 views now, which is unreal. Thank you very much for everyone that commented and the pink comments, and all the views as well. It's actually fantastic. All the subscribers, very thankful for all the subscribers, really very kind comments. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching today's video.
A bit of a frustrating afternoon for you today, of course, and then there's points to that game where we really thought you had a couple of good chances. What cost you clinically today, do you think?
I think for me it was probably defensively we didn't get tight enough. Hearts are a good team go forwards, and I think when they reached their kind of final third I thought we could do better to stop them. They took their chances, and I think when we, on the opposite side, when we got to their penalty box, we were just not quite clinical enough to score, and goals change games. I thought we were always in the game, especially start the second half, and then we sucker punch losing the second one made it a real uphill task for us. But it's something we've got to learn. We've got to move forward, and hopefully we'll get a win next week.
Thank you. Of course, today you've got a really tough couple of games coming up, and the signings in January must have been massive for squad depth, and keep on pushing and playing the way you want to play.
Yeah, I think the guys that come in have added a lot of value to us. Maybe not got the game time that they would have probably expected with Oda and Geraint. Oda obviously is adapting to your country, as is Geraint, but the two of them bring that quality, and it's just going to take a wee bit of time for them.
Yeah, St Johnstone, of course, were a tough side today. What do you think sort of edged the win today?
I think for me it was the final moments as football was about. St Johnstone had a couple of chances. We went 1-0 up, a deflected finish, and then they get the opportunities, and makes an outstanding save. That goes in, it's a different ball game. It's 1-1, the place changes, the intensity changes. So the key moments we got goals, and that's always, as any football match, is important.
Of course, like you said earlier, going to Celtic you're expected to win. Of course, in the Scottish Cup you're expected to win. Doesn't that show how high the standards are set by the club previously, and of course by you and your players during your management? Because other teams in Scotland would even dream of beating Celtic and Rangers.
That's part and parcel of being Hearts. We're a team that are expected to win week in, week out. There's that demand and that pressure, and that's when you come to Hearts as a player, a coach, a manager. You have to accept that. You have to accept that every week you've got to produce and you've got to win games.
Thank you, that's all.
Thanks.